Metronews Sports presents the 2022 SSAC High School Basketball Championship, presented by Chick-fil-A. We welcome you inside the Charleston Coliseum, where a Class AAA state championship is about to be decided. The Polar Bears of Fairmont Senior against the defending champs and top-seeded Tigers of Shady Spring. And we are ready to roll for the AAA state title. And that opening tip controlled by the Polar Bears. It won't take long, folks, to watch Shady Spring defensively. They attack and they get after it, but a nice entry pass, and Good picks up where he left off. Man-to-man defense to open things up here for Fairmont Senior. The spinning shot in for Amar Maxwell, in the game locked early. That switches absolutely everything. That's how athletic they are. They can switch all 5 positions. Once again, able to get the ball inside. And Zacchaeus Dobbs. So Dobbs with the ball. And again, very strong, very explosive. Follows up his miss, and Zacchaeus Dobbs has scored 4 early. And as we said, it's going to go back and forth. That was Braden Chapman. And now a timeout early taken here by Ronnie Olson, the coach of Shady Spring. 5:51 to go, opening quarter, and we're locked early at 6. Patient set for Fairmont. You see Shady trying to push everything out, force you outside. Now an open look. And Fairmont continues to shoot the ball well early. That's Joseph Urim. That's a 3, and the Bears up 3. Big man Eric Smith inside for 2, and again the Polar Bears having success in.
One thing you'll notice too, take a note of the Shady Spring crowd. They get into it when their team plays defense. They know what makes the car drive here.
Big and strong, and it doesn't matter if you have 1, 2, and sometimes even 3 around Eric Smith, playing at Miami of Ohio in the future. Tonight he's a basketball guy, as Braden Chapman scores his 2nd bucket of the game. Offensive lineman, obviously, is what he'll be playing at the college level. Good inside, can't get it to fall, but off the weak side comes Dobbs for his 6th point, and the Fairmont lead grows to 7.
That's a tough matchup for Chapman just in terms of sheer height.
Almost went, although that ball was lost going up. Off the steal, Braden Chapman finishes again. He's got 6. But Smith, the big man, beats everyone. And Eric Smith has had himself a strong first quarter. He averages 10 per game. He's got 6. And you're going to get a blocking foul out front here before the shot. Again, Dobbs with the quick hands and a turnover. Vianney, great pass, can't finish. Good has his shot rejected. He's there again, and he scores. Deshaun Good. Cole Chapman with a couple of pops to his direction, able to get it to go for his first basket.
No.
Cole Chapman steps into it for 3. Fairmont's been hot from the field. They've made 75% of their shots. They've made 9 of 12. Dobbs wide open, look for Urim. At the buzzer, quarter number 1 goes into the book. An impressive first quarter. The Polar Bears of Fairmont Senior make 10 of 15 from the floor. They lead it by 7. The future holds.
There's some good youngins on the floor tonight, both ways.
All over the floor. Maxwell pulls it up from the baseline. A second chance, and he finishes his 4th point. Trailing it by 5. Mans from the deep corner.
And that's
his first field goal.
I'm sorry, Tony. That's what they can do, is either Chapman going to the basket with that open lane, and they position the shooters around the arc for the kick-out 3.
Vianney takes advantage of the overplay. Mans went for the steal, and Dominic Vianney scores his first basket.
What a great possession. That's what you have to do. If Shady gambles and misses, you have to make him pay like Fairmont Sr. did there.
Same spot, different player. Amar Maxwell now has 7, and it's a 1-point game.
And there's the challenge. It's multiple guys for Shady that can hurt you.
They were using more of an aggressive full-court press earlier. A little bit more token here. Nice look inside. That should be goaltending, and it will be against Jaden Holstein. Cole Chapman works hard, takes it inside. He's got 7. After making 4 in a row, a miss there by Cole Chapman. And now Dobbs. Once again, good inside. And they will score the basket. And they will call that as a block. Am I right or wrong? Which way they're going to call this thing? Scoring the basket and a block. Yeah, there'll be 1. There was some confusion there. Foul will go against Cameron Mann. Score that basket for Deshaun Good.
Ronnie Olson not happy about that call. Might have a little bit of a point there. Looked like Good did initiate the contact a little with his shoulder. And you saw Chapman right there was denying Dobbs the ball, so that takes him a little extra time just to get into their sets.
Dobbs pulls up. Got it. Zykeus Dobbs now with 10. Onto the line with great frequency in both of their games here in Charleston.
Now here's a little switch up on the press from Shady Spring. Looking to trap with Holstein out top.
Open look for Vianney. And Dominic Vianney with his first 3-pointer, his 5th point. Dobbs working. Dobbs pulling up. Tough break. Smith fights for it. At the horn, we go to halftime here in Charleston. The top seed and the defending champions will go into their locker room down by 6. Zykeus Dobbs with 10. Polar Bears have the lead after a half. The average is 15 per game and 10 here as we start the second half. Once again, right inside, Eric Smith draws some contact, unable to get it to go. Keeps it alive and scores. Eric Smith with his 8th point. Chapman muscles his way in. That's Braden's 10th point. Vianney. Again, there's Good for the rebound and the finish. Deshaun Good has 10. And on the run, this is Cole Chapman against Dobbs, who had to be careful because he's got 2 fouls. That's a no-no in the industry there, Brad.
Got that fixed, I assume.
Apparently they put the mute on that. Braden Chapman, nice spin, score.
Good, able to block it.
Open look for the lead. Braden Chapman, 9th point of the 3rd quarter, gives them a 1-point lead. Urim, that almost hit the ceiling.
Big time answer.
Set. You see the 4 players down low for Fairmont Senior. Gives Dobbs the work room up front. Here's Zykeus. Beautiful set.
There it was, right? Get in the lane and do that little short jumper.
Shady Spring tries to score last, and it comes up short, and we will go into our final quarter here in Charleston. For Shady Spring, or for that matter, on either team in foul trouble. Dobbs. Long distance. Deshaun Good. Maxwell, he can shoot it. And does. Timeout taken. Dobbs. Open look, Vianney. At the free throw line this evening. They've made 10 out of their 13. Urim attacks and scores.
Great take.
James Guy's got to step up, and he averages 7, and now he's got 11. Open look, can't finish. Braden Chapman for 3. That gives him 20 and puts Shady to within 5, and that pressure intensifies on defense.
Nice offense.
Smith off the window. 10th point of the game. And an answer. Amar Maxwell.
I was just about to say, if you're Shady, you've got to go here a little bit. Maxwell wasted no time with the answer.
So it's a 4-point game as we head toward the 3-minute mark.
You're Fairmont Senior. You try and do something similar. Get it inside, down low.
Good in trouble. Good scores through a crowd for his 16th point. Smith let Braden Chapman go right to the basket that time. Timeout taken. Good. Won't go. And the Tigers down 5 on the attack. Maxwell in a crowd gets it and a foul.
What a tremendous job by Maxwell right there. Chapman got caught up in the air a little bit, throws it back up top. I thought Chapman was going to pull and take a jump shot, which he was open. He recognized that he had a lane and took it right to the basket. Tremendous recognition by Maxwell there. Good, playing some really good defense on Chapman.
Blocked by Dobbs, cleared by Chapman, and Ronnie Olson uses another timeout. Fairmont keeping everything in front of them. We go inside of a minute.
Now Fairmont morphed back into a man-to-man out of that. That was an interesting defense.
In a crowd, Braden Chapman makes it a 1-point game. You got to think you want Dobbs handling the ball here, and he gets it.
You want Dobbs in the lane if you can do it.
A reach. In trouble in the corner, bad place to be. And they say he stepped on the end line. It's Shady ball down a point.
Yeah, you said it right there. Dobbs, unfortunately for Fairmont Senior, just got caught into a spot he didn't want to be. Vianney trying to clear space, just got over the end line, lost track of where he was.
Shady will play on. They've got 1 timeout. Down a point. For the lead. Fairmont down 1. Dobbs at the buzzer. Got it. Fairmont Senior wins it. Zykeas Dobbs in the lane for a state championship. Wins his 3rd state championship at Fairmont Senior on a Zykeas Dobbs drive as time expires.
And you can see Dobbs right there calling for the ball. He wanted it.
It's everything you would have hoped for. Wonderful drive by Braden Chapman. And then enough time and the attack as Good finds a way to get it to Dobbs, and the strength to take it to the rim as time expires. 60-59, Fairmont Senior wins the state championship.